You know what time it is. It's October favorites time. So I am jumping on real quick here to show you the things I have been loving and using a lot this month. Being October, the whole thing started out being very warm outside. We couldn't really get on the sweaters and so forth, but then the weather changed completely and I started to freeze a couple days ago. So one day I put this Ruana on. I showed this in my Target haul and love it. I put it on to wear like as a jacket. I didn't want to take it off. I came home, took it off, changed my clothes. I was in my snuggly stuff, ready to sit down and read. And then I got a little chilly after dinner. I was reading. So I went and I grabbed this and I put this on. So this is perfect for snuggling around the house, watching football, reading a book, whatever. It stays on nicely. It doesn't want to fall off all the time. It's very lightweight, but yet it gives you just that extra bit of warmth. I love this thing. I didn't even know that I would love it so much. Love it. So that's first and foremost one of the things that I am absolutely loving this month. Let's see. Also, something that I've been loving is something I always tend to gravitate toward, especially in the fall. And that's when I do a whole lot more cooking in the fall, in the winter. Summer tends to be just more fresh fruits and veggies and salads and grilling out and things like that. But fall comes, I get out the crock pot more often, I slow roast things, just a lot more time in the kitchen. But I found this book that I recently just got. I happen to really like the Pioneer Woman, Ree Drummond. Her shows are cute. She lives on a ranch. You probably have all heard of her, of course. Anyway, I've gotten several of her books, and this one is a thick one. It's a good sized cookbook. And it's called Come and Get It, Simple Scrumptious Recipes for Crazy Busy Lives. And it's simple. It's got a lot of pictures. It's food that I would eat, you know, nothing too fancy, but nothing too plain and boring. You know, some cookbooks just tend to rely heavily on, you know, like processed cheese or, you know, cans of soup kind of things. This doesn't do that, but it's also not, it's somewhere between those simple recipes where you just throw a few items together and the ones that just take all day. It's somewhere in between that. And it's all food that most people would really enjoy. So I'm loving that book. I'm about halfway through reading it as a book, and then I already have marked some pages in there that I want to actually try recipes from. So we'll see how those go. But so far I'm really enjoying it, and I think you would too. So there's that. Another item that I have been loving is this. I've always liked the Mrs. Meyers Clean Day products. I use the spray for my granite countertops in the kitchen, and I'm always reaching for one of their hand soaps. And this one I thought was really nice. It's an apple cider scent, and it really gives an actual real apple cider smell. There's nothing too manufactured about it. And it doesn't add extra sweetness or like not pumpkin waffles or anything like that. It's just straight up smell. It just smells like apple cider. Love it. Makes the whole bathroom smell kind of fall and fresh and appley. So give this a try. When I got this, I also purchased the little candle, and I didn't care for this at all. You make your own judgment, but I couldn't really smell any apple coming off this scent, this candle at all. So, but I love the hand soap. So there's that. Yay. Okay. Something that I use all the time, my whole family uses it, and I really wanted to mention it, is an app. And the app is Wunderlist. Now it looks, I'll show you, I'll give you the icon, I'll show you what it looks like. And I've been using this thing for years now. Our whole family has. It's basically a list of whatever you want it to be, but one of the items we put in there is groceries. And so we all have this on our phone. So anytime someone runs out of something and they want to put it on the grocery list, they just put it into their phone on this list. Here's the grocery list that we have at the moment. Okay, so whoever's added it, and if you want to see who added it, you can actually look at it and see too, which is really interesting. So someone adds something to the list. When I go to the grocery store, if I'm out and about, I don't have time to run home and grab the paper list, which we used to do. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I have it on my phone. I go to the store, I look at what we need, and then once we've finished, you know, whatever it is, you just hit that little box and it goes away. So you know that you only need to find these things at the store. So it's really helpful, and everyone else can see that you picked that up too. So if they're expecting that they're planning to make something for themselves for dinner that night, they'll know whether that ingredient is there. So that works really well for us. And like I said, you can add other lists that you like. One of them on here is called Awesome Mommy Meals, which my daughters put together for the meals that they both really, really like. I thought that was kind of fun because I was like, what do we make? What do we make? And they made that list for me so I could just refer to it to say, oh, they like that a lot. Let's try that again tonight. So anyway, Wonderlist. It's a good one. I really enjoy that. And then while I'm on my phone, I will show you one of the other things that I have loved for, it will be 2 years in June. So about a year and a half. I had purchased about a year and a half ago, actually when I was at VidCon, I purchased this silicone Apple iPhone case. I have not switched out of it until recently when I got my iPhone 8 Plus, because it's a Plus, my other one was not a Plus. I had to get another case for it. And I was really sad to go out of my silicone case. So I just bought another one of the exact same case, which is so strange because I, for many years before this, had switched out of cases all the time. It's sort of fun to dress your phone in different things. I don't ever want to take this off my phone. It's just, I love the white number one because I think it looks so pretty with the dark. I love the full black screen on this one. It's just simple to get on and off. I worried about getting the white originally, thinking, oh, it's just gonna get dirty. It's gonna show fingerprints and smudges and whatnot. It does not. Anything that I have gotten on it wipes right off. I like it because it's grippy enough that you don't have any trouble with wanting the phone to slip out of your hand. I mean, it stays with you very easily, However, it's not so grippy that you can't slide it in and out of pockets in your purse, or your handbag, or your back pocket. It still slides in and out of your back pocket easily enough to get to it. It's not a struggle, but yet it's grippy enough to stay in there and not slide out when you don't want it to. So I just wanted to say, yes, I'm loving these silicone iPhone cases, and don't be afraid of the white. It works beautifully and no problem with staining or dirt or anything like that. So there's that. Okay, a few makeup related items then. I have tried recently and have been using ever since the caviar sticks, the Laura Mercier caviar sticks. Let's try that again. Recently, I purchased the Laura Mercier caviar sticks in the small set of 4. I wanted to give them a try, and this was a perfect group of colors. I thought that this would be a great way to try them, and I'm so glad that I did. I've been loving them. Number one, they work so perfectly for just a real quick eye look. You don't have to worry about much. You can just choose, oh my gosh. You can just use one if you want to. But what I find myself doing more than anything is, even if I'm using other powdery, powder typed eyeshadows, I use one of these as a base, and that tends to really hold my eyeshadow look on longer than usual. That's been wonderful. I use the Vanilla Kiss, is this one. I've used this as an eyeshadow base a lot. Let's see if I can figure out where, but you can't hardly even see it. It's just perfect, blends in with my skin tone, so it evens out the color before I put anything on. Another one that I use often is the Rose Gold. And then this one, let's try it here. Probably a more normal place to try something, huh? It's just another perfect color as a base before you use other eyeshadows. And then these two work great as just the one color on the weekend, whatever, you just want to look a little bit more put together. The one in Au Natural, I really, oh my gosh! Okay. The one in Au Natural, I really like. It, maybe if I could figure out what I did, okay. Okay. I think my favorite of the two is the Au Natural, and it just is a perfect base, a little bit darker than the Vanilla Kiss or the Rose Gold, and I really like it. It just makes a perfect wash of color over the lids, kind of a just throw it on and go. And the other is the Amethyst, and this is not too purpley. It's more of a taupey kind of an amethyst, so I'm really enjoying this one also. And they spread out and, sheer out really nicely, but then stay put. So highly recommend this set. Decent sizes. They're not as big as the original, the normal size, but they definitely give you a good feel for what they're like. And now I know which ones I would repurchase. So that has really helped me. I like those a lot. So that's been definitely a favorite that I've used pretty much almost daily since I got them. So liking those a lot. And then last month I was all about the Whirl. Definitely all about the Whirl lip pencil, and I still love this thing, and I mean use it to pieces. We're talking like every day I line my lips and fill them in with either Whirl or my new favorite. And when I say favorite, that doesn't mean that I don't like the other one anymore. It just means that I've got another one I just love using. So my new favorite is Dervish. Now I've heard of Dervish a long time ago. Don't know why it took me so long to try it. I think I thought it was too pink, but it is not. I'm really enjoying the color Dervish. That's what it looks like on the thing. And I'll show you what the difference is here with Whirl. They're a little different. This one is the Whirl, this one is the Dervish. And I'll show them on my arm, if I can find another spot here. That is Whirl. And that is Dervish. Let me try to hide so it wants to focus on it instead. Okay, so you see one is a little pinkier and the other one is a little more peach toned or nude. And I really, really like them. Depending on if I'm going a little more pink, I'll go with the Dervish. And it's perfect as an everyday, all the time. I just do my whole lips, fill them all in, and then add a little bit of a slip of something like a balm, basically. And that's my everyday just running around doing errands kind of a lip color. Loving those. Really working well for me. Enjoy those a lot. Okay, I bought another one just because I didn't want to be without and I can have one in my purse. Okay, last but certainly not least, I have purchased, because I couldn't resist this cute little bag, the MAC Snowball set of mini lipsticks in the cool tones. And I think these are they cool tones? Yes, right? Yes, nudes? I purchased this little, okay. Let me look it up. I hate when I don't even know what I'm talking about. MAC Snowball Mini Lipsticks. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Cool. I want the cool. That is the right one, right? Why won't it tell me the colors? Shades include. See more. Cocktail. Okay, perfect. Okay. And last but definitely not least, I purchased the little MAC Snowball mini lipstick set in the cool tones with a little ball, mostly because I absolutely adore this container, this little pouch. But I also knew that the colors would be most likely just right up my alley and things that I would love. And they really are. So I'm loving the cool set. First of all, we have Cocktail Kiss. Let's see where I can put this. It hasn't already been. All right, let's try there. Cocktail Kiss. Really like that one. And we have Boca. And we have Kinda Sexy. It's just kinda, not a lot. Sorry. So I'm really enjoying this set, and I have to tell you, one of the main things I love about it, like I said, was this little case. It is the cutest thing ever. Love the little sparkles, love the disco ball. I'm not a real sparkly person, so why this just appealed to me, I really don't know. But what I thought I would use it for, and I hoped it worked for, it does. It fits 9 lipsticks. It's absolutely wonderful. It does fit across there 9 lipsticks of many different brands and so forth too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's so cute. I mean, if you want to take 9 lipsticks with you somewhere, I don't really know too many people who would, but have you looked in your purse lately? I'm sure you probably have several lip products. Most people have way more than they thought they did. Anyway, this is an adorable little pouch to go in a bag. I'm sure there are plenty of things you could use it for, but it definitely fits 9 regular size lipsticks. So I'm liking it for that alone. But I do really like the colors that come with the Cool set, so I'm happy about that too. So that's it for my October favorites, and November is right around the corner. In 2 days, it'll be November 1st. Tomorrow's Halloween, yay, how fun. And yeah, all the holiday stuff happens soon. It's going to get crazy busy. I will have all sorts of end of year favorites coming up. I think I will be putting out more videos than usual, and if you have any requests, be sure to let me know. And until then, I will see you guys soon with something else. Love you to pieces. Bye.